Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, wherever you are, watching or listening. I'm just pulling some cards. The energy has been a lot about relationships. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of my Christian cards. I have so many of them right now. I've spent some time trying to collect religious cards, and now I'm scared of them. I don't know why. They're just too deep for me. But let's see what's going on with these biblical tarot. Look at that. Something. Just as sin came into the world through one man, Adam, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sin. From bad to worse. See, this is one of them. Like, I got Christian cards thinking it would be better, like more positive, but it's just worse. Like, anyway, maybe someone's going through something like that. Maybe that's what you're dealing with. You try to do good and then people penalize you even worse. Like, now they have their hopes up. Now they have high expectations. I don't know. But it's like, if you were just going to be the villain and the bad guy, they wouldn't expect anything. Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. 11, 7, 7, 11. I feel like you're kind of like hiding from, like, someone's hiding. Someone's hiding. No matter what you do, people find you out. They want something from you and they want it bad. Also, I feel like it's not really anything you can do about this. Forgiveness crossed your boundaries because of this thing that they want from you. But it also seems like it's in their own head. Whatever it is that they want, they're making it up. They have their own expectations of what they expect you to do. Or, yeah, there's this balancing act. To stay calm, to stay centered, and stay at peace. It does feel like it's people trying to put their own expectations on you. And you might not, if you did have time to try and figure out who they are and what they're about, what they expect, and try to let them down nicely. I don't feel like you ever were really on the time of, let me be a people pleaser, let me make this person happy. It's just like, okay, let me spin them back around to go back wherever they came from because you don't want to be bothered. I feel like that's been the general tone from the beginning. But now it's just like they're not going to go anywhere. Like, any type of involvement you have with these people or just energies coming towards you is just going to get you tangled up. So now you're just learning how to float, basically, or just be a rock in the sea and let everything pass you by. You're not confused about who you are and what you're capable of, but I feel like it's other people who are. But whenever I see 7-11 together, I always think of convenience. Like, there's something about you that makes them feel like you're convenient to them. I feel like it's your ability to focus. Like, your mind is just very clear and stable. And so they feel like you're a friend because you're not confused. They want you to be their friend, but they just skip so many steps that they're basically like, okay, like, I'm the boss of you. Page of Fire. Creative, enthusiastic, motivated. That could also be what they see, that you're a friend to yourself. And a lot of people don't have that. Like, a lot of people feel like they're their own worst enemy. But I don't feel like that's the case with you. I feel like you're very kind to yourself, very loving to yourself. And so people who see you, they just automatically want to assume the position of being you, being your mirror, and feeling like they can feed off of the energy, the self-love that you have for yourself. You have 9 of Fire here: protection, preparedness, resilience. So you have to protect your creativity, own voice. Almost like, I'm kind of pulling back from this advice because I feel like if you have to protect yourself, that's a fight. That's what I get from this Wands energy. Is like they want you to fight. But if you just let them flow, you don't feel intimidated by them at all and just let them go. That's where your strength comes from. One more, then you have the Emperor here. They like you when you're doing good for them. They don't like you when you're doing good for yourself, because they're very selfish individuals. So they get upset when you love yourself. They want that love for themselves, but they don't want to love themselves. Whatever. Like, okay. More biblical cards. I just can't deny this. It says deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. I read that as forgiveness, but it's deservingness. So maybe it's you deserve to forgive yourself as well. Maybe for letting these people in the beginning. Because I feel like they really tried to cause some chaos in your life. You could definitely blame them for that. The chaos that you had to go through. They threw you off. They threw you off your frequency, and something changed about you. You recognized in yourself something was very different about you. It says, even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. And you have to listen to your angels, even when they say back off. Because Jesus says, I'm going somewhere you can't come. You have to let him do his thing. And it doesn't mean you're disloyal. It just means you're obedient, and people can criticize your behavior all they want. Because sometimes backing off of God and backing away from the religion is so unattractive to these parasites that they'll leave you. Just like fasting is what the Bible says to do when you have demons. Like they say, fasting gets rid of demons. And demons sometimes are people who are obsessed with you. They just love how dedicated you are to the things you care about and the things you believe in. And they don't believe in nothing. So they just want to feed off of that vibe of belief and faith. They want to eat your faith. So God is saying back off temporarily so that you can get rid of these parasites. Okay. What's going on with Nicodemus? Someone's name could be Nick. Let me just pull a couple cards to close this energy. Like, what's so inconvenient? What does someone need to know? Queen of Wands here. Is that people are riding your energy. I feel like that's kind of what's inconvenient to you. They're riding, I don't know how to say this. The things that you love about yourself, the fact that you have the ability to stay focused on things you care about, everything that makes you happy has the good and the bad. Because the bad is that other people want that happiness as well. They want your happiness. They want your focus. They want your thoughts, and they want your feelings. And that's something you have to deal with. Because you'll never get rid of that. You'll never get rid of who you are. Your personality is you. It's stuck to you. And they can't take it away from you. So you have to deal with people being close to you, near you, and wanting everything you have. Look, Queen of Wands again. You have to deal with that. Stalkers, leeches, parasites, etc. Maybe that's where you're going into this new transition or a new phase of being balanced and just accepting that people are all around you obsessed with you like water. Like you have to change the way you look at this. Change them from being people, change them from being demons. Like put them into something that can be more peaceful for you, because they're not going to change. They're going to be more and more obsessed with you. The more you love yourself and learn new things about yourself, you're going to keep growing, and they're going to keep stalking you. So that's the energy.